Since joining our team, Jacob has consistently dedicated huge amounts of his own time, both to participation, so that's VAMT Boyth and the Youth Mayor Initiative, and also the Snakes and Ladders project. He's given so much of his own personal time and his annual leave from work to make sure that both projects can achieve their targets. Thanks to Jacob, the youth of Merthyr Tydfil have seen many positive outcomes. He's been involved in not only our projects, but he's also sat as a young person on the educational scrutiny panel, making sure that young people had a fair and accurate voice representing what they felt. Jacob stands out not only for his skills, but also for his unwavering support and kindness towards others. He's often the first in the room to recognise when something isn't quite right with someone. He always shows compassion and he makes sure that his peers feel heard and valued. During meetings, he makes sure that everyone feels calm around him. He is so easy to connect with. Recently, Jacob helped us deliver Young People Say training, aimed at adults, teaching them how to effectively communicate with young people. He shared a youth perspective on making sure that other people were able to collaborate with young people and advocate for their rights as outlined by the UNCRC and national participation standards. Jacob has made significant improvements himself as well. He's dedicated huge amounts of time to self-reflection, and he has understood that true growth lies often just beyond one's comfort zone. Jacob's newfound confidence has greatly aided him in his new roles. He has recently been inaugurated as Youth Mayor of Merthyr Tydfil, proven himself to be a true role model for young people and has inspired not only his own peers, but the staff who work with him and other people out in the community. The staff members at both projects genuinely hope that Jacob has immense pride in his personal achievements and recognises that a significant proportion of both project successes is due to his ability to represent all young people equally and without judgment. I'd like to nominate Jacob Bridges as Young Volunteer of the Year Award in this year's VAMT Awards. He's given up so much of his time, proven himself to be an amazing role model for young people across the borough.
So I've been a part of Snakes and Ladders and the VAMT Boyth for maybe nearly about 3 or 4 years now. I don't really keep track on it, but throughout obviously my time volunteering for them, I've been absolutely had the pleasure of being part of the organisation, doing a lot of meetings with a lot of external people, hearing a lot of young people's voices. A big example I remember was holding a conference with the Snakes and Ladder groups in the Orbit building, meeting all those organisations that were really interested, invested in our goals, and me being able to speak on behalf with the group and work in the workshops. I've had the pleasure of being a member of the scrutiny panel for education as a young person, obviously looking at tons and tons of important documents and percentages and trying to speak on behalf of the young people. I've also been lucky enough to take part in the march with the young people in Merthyr Pride, both once in Cardiff and the other in Merthyr. And for me, I felt like being a part of this group has given me certainly a lot more confidence in speaking out, both in formal and informal meetings. I've had the pleasure of meeting lots of wonderful young people and staff members in both Snakes and Ladders and VAMT Boyth. They always manage to make me leave and gasping for air for just laughing so much and just a big face just coming out of the building. And certainly I feel like if I didn't be part of this group, I would have just been lounging in the house. And that's not something I want to do. I feel so sort of part of the organisation and sort of the Merthyr community. And to be given this award, it's quite breathtaking because I don't really do stuff for rewards. So it just feels a special privilege for me to be sort of recognised for the works that I do, both as myself, but obviously as a wider team. So obviously I want to personally thank Emma, Morgan, Deb, Jess, Jan, and all the other young people that are all part of this group. So thank you.